Hey guys, this is Reckless A18. I'm bringing you a little bit of a gameplay on Planetside. Now, Planetside is a free-to-play game. It's on the PlayStation Plus network, and it is a great game. Let me tell you, it is a great game. It has everything you would want in a game except for graphics. Now, I know a lot of people, their issue is, the graphics sucks. Well, that's why the game is not interesting. I urge you to reconsider due to the fact that it's not all about graphics. Sometimes it's about gameplay. Now, I'm gonna throw out here. I'm gonna throw out here, a little bit of knowledge on you. All right, guys. Now, Battlefront, which just came out maybe a week ago, maybe at best. Now, the gameplay is great. The gameplay is great. I mean, the gameplay is great. I'm not downing it or anything. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with it. The graphics is, well, yawn great. It's really good. The downside about it, the maps are small, the weapons are limited. You don't really have to earn anything. It's not hard to win that game. Um, it's very small. I mean, they promised us, like, big space battles and a whole bunch of stuff, and I for one am a little bit let down. But I mean, this game really exceeded my expectations due to the fact that um, the maps are big, and I mean big. You need a vehicle, you need a plane, you need something to get you around. Because if you keep running to all the locations that you need to get into this game, it's gonna take forever. And you know what? Let me just show you, okay? This is what I call the noob map. This is literally the noob map, okay? This is one area here. This is a start point. This is literally where people who just got the game don't know what to do. This is where you're starting off at. These are just, some of the bases right here. All these places. All right. These are the bigger maps, which I'll get into later. Right now, I'm on the small map and I can't really go there yet until you get to level 15. Now, once you hit level 15, they kick you off this map because they say, you know what, you're too good, you can't play with these new people. So now, you start off here and you have to, fight your way through all these people, blue, the reds. There are 3 factions, and once you pick one faction, you're stuck in that faction forever. Unless you make another character, which, I mean, I don't want to do because it takes a long time to get points in this game. It doesn't stop there. You have to buy your stats, you have to buy your qualities of your character, what it can do, how you're gonna do it. And this game, it's really big, and I'm going to show you right now as soon as I get a plane. All right, and you can actually have dogfights in this game, and I don't feel like I can do that in Battlefront, and I've tried. Trust me, I've tried. It doesn't seem fair, or you know what? I don't like it as much as this game. This game really exceeded my. If you want to play a Battlefront, this is the game you should be playing. All right, so let me fly over here. All right, this is the location. This is the run you would have to make if you didn't know how to fly. Oh, there's a guy right there too. He might shoot me down. All right, I'm just gonna fly around a little bit. I'm not trying to get in anybody's field of range, try to fight them or anything like that. This is another area of the map. That's their warp gate. Like this is the map. This is what you guys are missing out on by playing Battlefront. I mean, I asked this question: what do you like more, gameplay or graphics? And that's what I feel like Battlefront has offered me is phenomenal graphics, but not enough gameplay. Especially since I've played this game. This game has a lot more to offer in the sense that if you want to be a sniper, you can be a sniper. Like, you can get on top of these rocks with a plane and just shoot people for days until you run out of bullets. Or if you want to be close quarters, you can use an infiltrator or a heavy armored guy and use a submachine gun. Like, there's way more to offer in this game than there are in some of the more mainstream games. And it is free to play. You don't have to buy anything. The only thing, if you wanted to buy something, would be art, like a look, new looks, and that's it. I mean, it costs you what, $10 to do that. Oh my, it's really just a game that is free to play. I'm shocked that more people aren't playing it. Okay, anyway, let me go back. All right, anyway, guys, this game is really huge. Like, you can buy everything for your vehicles. You can actually mount guns on them. You can, add extra turbo, clothing devices, scout radars, smoke. That's not even the only car. You can get this car. You can get you can get a SUV. You can get a goddamn tank. You know, I mean, everything has its purpose. Everything has a reason. In this game, you have to work as a team. Now, the more people you get, the better you are. So, I mean, this is a shooting range that you can, shoot things, practice out your guns and whatnot. Um, this is not even the only gun. There's guns with different rates of fire, different damage amounts, different ranges. I mean, the guns are, for this team, looks futuristic. For the other teams, they look a little bit more modern. Now, you can switch between carbines, shotguns, SMGs, battle rifles, sniper rifles. I mean, you can get anything you can think of and buy that. I mean, now the problem that I've had with Battlefront, the new Battlefront, is that it's not as good as the previous Battlefront, which was Battlefront 2. Battlefront 2 had the best gameplay. It had space battles. It had you could land the planes and attack your opponents. You had tanks. You had different types of characters you could have been. You can upgrade those characters with different weapons. You can, take other people's areas. It was more of a war type of game. And it was like it had 200, 300 people. Well, it had 4 people that you can play with, and it had 200 AIs, which, I mean, I thought was pretty cool anyway. So I don't know why you would scale that back and make it a 10 versus 10 or 20 versus 20 and have it a continuous spawn and a giant Call of Duty type esque Battlefront, Battlefield type of game. Like, it really just messed up the game. I was really expecting it to be more like Battlefront 2, which they totally failed on that, and they kind of scaled it back to the point where it's it was more about the graphics as opposed to the gameplay. And I like gameplay more than graphics. That's why I like this game, I guess. And the thing about it though is that there's more classes. There's more things you can be. You can be an infiltrator, like I said. You can be a sniper that can turn invisible. And you have different abilities that, other people don't have. And then we got light assault. You have a jump jet. You're literally the guys in Battlefront that have jets. Congratulations. You've literally got the one character that's exactly like every character in Battlefront. Every character has this specific loadout, jump jets. And if you don't want to have that type of character, you can go on to the next one that Battlefront doesn't have, a healer. You can heal your teammates. You can heal your everybody around you. It doesn't affect you at all, but that is your role. There are roles that you should be able to play in Battlefront which they don't have. Like, they used to have an engineer in Battlefront 2. They took it out in Battlefront. Like, why? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, there were so many good things about that Battlefront 2 that they took out on the new Battlefront. You would think that it would have been a better game. No, but they made it a little bit worse, and that's what my issue is with it. I mean, I like the game. It's just it took out a lot of the aspects that I loved from the previous one, and they made it non-existent. And now there's not even a heavy assault, because before they had a heavy assault in Battlefront 2, and they don't even have that now. This game that I'm playing, Planetside 2, is literally Battlefront 2. Planetside 2 is Battlefront 2. This is like the game from Battlefront, minus the Star Wars-esque type of, you know, capabilities. I mean, or look, I should say. But then again, I could always just, go into there and just straight. I could always just go into there and go straight into, helmets, pay $10 and buy a new helmet or a new anything because they got all these helmets, but you have to purchase them with the real money. Just an FYI. This is the only thing that you would have to pay for is your look. After you're done paying for that, then you don't need to buy anything else. Necessarily need anything else because this game has everything that Battlefront used to be. You can, you know, upgrade your guns. You can, do things that you can't do on Battlefront. You can buy guns if you feel like it. There are pistols, there are hand cannons. You just kind of have to do, a little bit of research on what you want. And that's my issue with Battlefront though, is that it took out so many great aspects from Battlefront 2 and they dumbed it down. I suggest that you guys play this game. You guys don't necessarily need to take my advice, but I say give it a shot. I mean, you might like it. You might actually stop playing Battlefront. You might actually stop playing Call of Duty and give smaller corporations that don't have the money to, sell these games to people a chance to create something great. Because if we keep playing these games that are, robbing us of our money, asking for DLC money, which is already incorporated into the game, kind of like Destiny, kind of like every game that they're trying to do now, we're gonna keep getting robbed. We're gonna keep getting, our money stolen, our money's out of our wallets for stuff that we should already have gotten. And that's why I'm saying that Planetside 2 is already done. They've given everything that they need to, and it's a free to play game. So why not try it out, right, guys? This is Reckless918. Thanks for watching, and please like, subscribe, and tell me what you liked about the video, and hopefully I can cover it later.